Welcome to the midweek shave as we ease in, looking at the beautiful sunflowers, listening to Bach's Prelude in C major, or part of it. Like a BBC broadcast then. Right, what are we using? How's the week going? Or more importantly, how are you doing? Right then, let's get these products here. Normally I've done this. Not very professional, but I'm not professional, so doesn't make any difference. Okay, what are we using? We've used over the few weeks a lot of vintage razors of various aggressions and adjustability. I've used in the last shave, as you know, one of the most aggressive razors that I own, the Merca Future. Today we're using a brand new brush. I've sent some more brushes. DS Detective Sergeant, no, DS Cosmetics sent me some 4 brushes, and I'll be using them in succession as I get them. A couple are very different, unique, and thank you to May from there sending them. Thank you very much. And this is the first one. Nice resin handle, different colours, yellows, greens in there, very silky looking, if you can see that. Has the name on the bottom there, so it says DS Cosmetic shaving brush. DS Cosmetic, I said cosmetics. And this, what's different, is a synthetic flathead. It's called 26mm flathead. So that'll be interesting to use, see how it works. Very mild razor, Wilkinson Sword Classic, and I'm going to be using a brand new feather blade, so it'll give it a bit of a bite. Mild razor, sharp blade, works well for me. And usually, like I said in my last shave, if I use a mild razor, I'll probably cut myself. You let your guard down, you see. Right, so that's ready loaded, very safe, no overhang, no non-adjustable, and quite a mild razor, but very nice. So, oh, soap. Well, just let the water run to warm it up. I'm using this Erasmic shaving soap. This is in the old tub. The new ones are red. Maybe it's the same soap, but they may have upped the new one in some way, the ingredients, but I doubt it. It's probably the same sort of soap, but you never know. Hard puck. So as I say, I'm just gonna, well, we'll do it dry. Just wet the brush. Yes, how are you doing? Are you having good shaves? Have you had good shaves? Right, so leave that there. And I'll leave this dry. We'll go with a wet brush and see what happens. Lather it from the puck. And I'll show you what else we're using in a minute. The days are getting shorter. I've noticed getting darker slightly earlier now. A lot don't like winter. I don't mind it. I love autumn, colours of autumn. May have said this before. Somebody asked what's your favourite seasons of the year. All of them really, but I do like autumn for the colours and going into that winter feel, and then spring when new life comes about and the colours come with it, obviously. Got some sunflowers there, hopefully for you in your life. So I'll just wet the old face, you can see. Oh, that's nice. A bit hotter than normal. Right, so here we go. So this has been soaking now. So 3 flicks, we'll go straight to the puck. So it's a soft synthetic, so we'll just use the tips. Flathead, it's you can twist it. So we'll see how we get on. It's quite soft. but it should be alright. So thanks again for all the comments and everything on the videos. I've not been able to answer a lot of them on this last video, but be assured I have read them, or will have read them, and I'll leave under the comment the heart, so you know I've read it, and it's a thank you that from me. So I'm very lucky to have the amount I get, comments and views and everything, and 11,000 subscribers. So thank you again. This channel's nothing without you. It's a two-way sword, isn't it? Mrs H does the flowers, she's a part of it now, and the Facebook group that was started by Colby. A lot of people may think that's my own group. It's not. It wasn't started by me. I am one of the administrators on it. Look at that. What's going on here? Anyway, I'm just going to see how this works. I'm just going to dip it in water. Oh, that feels nice. So very soft. There has got a backbone, but not as much as some of the other synthetics. Very soft. But hopefully you can see this is lathered up on a dry puck, so it can be done. And Erasmic's okay, it's a good soap. It's a soapy, fresh scent. And as I say, this is one of the older tubs I've got, because they've got a new one now, the red. I have used in a video the new one. And someone else asked in the comments as well about, have you tried, about the Dove I used last time. It was brushless or something, but well, it worked much better than another brushless one I used. It was terrible, but it did lather in the end. But yeah, so it's ideal if you want to put it on your face, I suppose, and whatever. But somebody did ask, have you tried the Nivea cream? Yes, I've used that several times. That's a good cream, very nice. So here we go, I've just warmed the razor. So Wilkinson Sword Classic non-adjustable feather blade, brand new. Feather blade, oh, feather blade, yeah. Yeah, so it still feels mild, but you can feel the extra, so the sharpness of the blade, so it just ups the ante, shall we say. Ah, perfect for a midweek shave. Been a beautiful day yesterday, Tuesday. It was sunny, but it was quite windy and quite cool in the shade, but nice, you know, one of those sort of sunny winter or autumnal days. All the leaves are dropping. I'll start doing my walks again. Enjoy that. This is lovely. Doing the job, no messing, good slickness, and nice scent. As I say, it's just like a soapy, fresh scent. Very nice. So here we go. Still a light touch. That's a lovely first pass. Wow. Really comfortable, easy. even though it's a feather blade, no blood yet. Old Dracula can stay away for a minute. That's lovely, good slickness. Not an expensive soap at all. You can get this, the new version, in the shave stick, the shave, the tub, and the shave cream. One of which I've not used yet. Right, I'm going to go just slightly back to this puck. No need to really. It seems to be a good brush for holding lather. So as you can see, it's soft. Even though I'm doing this, I'm only gathering off the tips. It's a flat head and it works really nicely. If you can see the whole brush, see that? It's flat on there. That's what I was saying, you could twist if you wanted, twist and shout. But it's so soft, but you can still gather, just like a paintbrush if you like, just works alright. And then to the tap. It is losing one or two hairs, but it's synthetic, it's new. It's got two eyes now. Good grief, it changes shapes as you think to entertain you. Oh, like a spider's eyes then. But you can see that. Good suction, eh? So thank you, May. DS Cosmetic synthetic brush. I'll put a link to their website, AliExpress, whatever, Facebook I think they've got, in the description. And once again, thanks very much. Okay. So here we go. Wednesday shave across the growth. Any news to tell you? No, I don't think so. Nothing major. Been working, and I think I'll struggle. I was saying about the comments, to answer them. I may struggle on my other channel. For this last video I did, the hot and spicy. Wow, that's had some comments and views. But, so if I miss any comments, as I say, I answer them when I can, because some days, especially a Sunday, but not the last one. Maybe not the next one either, because I think we've got plans for the next 2 Sundays. One's including Mrs H's family, and one's including going out, so videos maybe coming forward on the other channel on one of those occasions. Yeah, so like a Sunday, I like to, as I'm cooking, I read the comments and answer them as they come. Keep on top of it then, but if I let it go, anybody fancy being a secretary? Mrs H is good. She's good on Facebook with wet heads and things. Right, going lovely, these. Beautiful. The slickness is, honestly, for these types of, I've said this before, these inexpensive soaps that we can buy anyway here, they're very good. I recommend them, especially if you're on a budget. You want to use one in the week, just a general soap. You want to get back into it, de-shaving. Don't want to spend a lot of money. And I advise that to anybody. I'm no expert, so don't think, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But I'm not here as an expert on anything. I'm just as good or as bad as you. Depends what your definition is. I do know a bit. I've learnt a lot, especially on myself. I'm just going to go to the water now. See how this might be a bit too watery maybe, I don't know. Oh no, it's lovely. I've learnt a lot on my own techniques and what works for me obviously. But that's been part of the journey, part of the fun over the years. So, you know, these videos are here if they help anyone in any way. Job done for me. Yeah, made good friends, even though, you know, not as friends as in you meet or know in person, but through the screen, through the camera, made lots of friends. So thanks for that. Against the growth now, so we go down the jawline using the Wilkinson Sword Classic. Yeah. Amazing, 11,000 subscribers. And people used to get questions asking, how do you get so many subscribers, or how do you do it? I don't know. It's I think the bigger the channel goes, one thing, if anybody's going to do YouTube videos, one thing I will say is important, and it does work, is regular. You've got to be a regular uploader, if you like. And that gathers you a following then, and if you're, as I say, you know, uploading regular and people like what you do, it builds up quicker. Some are quicker than others, and the bigger it gets, the quicker it gets bigger, if that makes sense. It's a funny thing how it works, but I wouldn't have dreamt in a million years. Well, put it this way, I never thought I'd be saying things like, sorry I can't answer all the comments. You'd only ever hear that from these sort of, you know, the big boys of YouTube, if you like, big boys and girls. Yeah, I'm very lucky. Because, like I said, I'm a working man, just a normal, well, normal is debatable, but I'm just a working man, married, has house, cats, no children. Well, we've got 2 children, 2 girls, as long as you don't mind them covered in fur. So no difference, anybody else? Just that I do these twice a week. This is beautiful. I enjoy these type of shaves. Just sort of basic, if you like. Anyway, I've made sure I'm not being outdone with this pickup time lark, jumping in like that. And some people said it was Mrs H. No, it wasn't Mrs H. I didn't tell her that. Her voice isn't like that. But it wasn't his lordship. I don't know who it was, but somebody was mucking about. But anyway, it's been silenced. We've got some soundproofing on. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pickup time, baby. Okay. Pickup time it is. Shall we go? Yeah. No, I won't go back to the pack. No. A bit more water. So the thinner it gets, it doesn't, the soap, it does not get any less slicker. So it's slightly thinner, but it's still got good glide protection and slickness. Brush. It's good fun, this brush. I love this brush. Flathead, as I say, it's a different, you know, slightly. Oh, let's get a normal brush. So let's say, let's get a synthetic. That's the grey dog. So just to give you an idea, that's what a normal brush is, and that's the flathead. So, tidy idea, and it works. I'm not sure how it would be, but it's nice if, as I say, it lays flat on the puck. You can see that. So it's good. Whether that makes a difference, I don't know, but it's just a different thing, different design. Lovely handle, feels nice in the hand, very soft. It doesn't feel as if it's got as much backbone as some of my other synthetics, but it's still, well, you've seen it, it can lather off a dry hard puck, no problem, and it retains the lather nicely, as you can see there, and it feels lovely and soft on the skin. Yet it does its job, and it changes shape, as you can see. Look at it. The whole of Calcutta there. Here we go. Stop yapping. Beautiful. Don't often hear that silence, do you? That's another thing in wet shaving. If you're coming across from multi-blade, some people have said, you know, they've come across, but God, they felt it, they were nicked out, they're raw, you know, red raw. Don't shave with one of these like you would with a multi-blade. You've got to, because it's a blade and there's no, you know, the multi-blades protect you in a way, but these don't. So you've just got a light touch, doesn't matter what you use, aggressive, mild, light touch. Let the blade do its job. Keep it rinsed. Keep plenty of, add water if you want. Another thing I suggested to someone that could have an irritation here. Don't be afraid of adding shaving oil to your hand, a few drops. Massage it in the area that's affected, so say to your neck. Then apply your lather, do your shave, rinse off, add more oil if you want, then apply the lather again for the second pass, and keep doing that. And then in the end, you'll get used to it, and your skin will thank you for it. And you wouldn't think soap and oil mix, would you? But it does work. This is lovely. Any more? Oh, just slightly there. Oh, I love that sound. There we go. Rinse. Sorry if I go on a tangent, but things come to my head and I only say them to hopefully help anybody, you know. Because when I started shaving, I don't know, I used to see my father shave, used to watch, but you weren't taking much notice in a way, but you were as well. But not like it is now. There was no videos then. There was no internet, nothing like that. You just had to buy a razor and get on with it, lad. You know, that type of thing. And if you cut yourself, all you'd have is, well, I'll teach you. But yeah, Thayer's Super was a medicated super hazel. This is like a clovey type scented witch hazel. Yeah, ooh. Smells like a dentist. And you think, the dentist, and you put it on your face? Yeah. Right, that's that. No more jokes for you today. Some of you will be glad to know. Don't give me a day job up. And I haven't used this for a while. Duru lemon or limon. This is as close to that good stuff I had. It's like putting vinegar on your chips. There we go. Right then, are you ready? Freshly zested lemon. Ooh, with a bit of poshness to it. Bit of aftershave-y. Yeah, beautiful. My terminology and my descriptions are my own. There we go, that's that. And then to put the moisture back in, I'm just using Boots Freshwood Aftershave Balm. Yeah, it's just a sort of a musky, woody, scented, very light. And this is quite a, it's not as thick as Nivea. In a way, it's just slightly liquidy, but very nice. Oh, that does smell. It goes well with that lemon and Freshwood. It's very, really nice. And that, ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats and boys and girls, is it. So we'll recap quickly because I know you got things to do. Come on, I've got to go to work and things like that. Okay, I'm sorry. Wilkinson sword, classic. All plastic except for that inner metal insert in there. There's good grip, it's handle heavy, but there's a good balance about there, and the blade's in. Feather, high stainless, brand new blade, superb. Just a bit of a overkill there, but that's my own fault. No major issues. It's as I say, it's an aggressive blade in a mild razor. No overhang, good razor, standard, inexpensive, does the job. Erasmic shaving soap. This is, as I say, the old pack. The new ones are red. Good soap, hard puck. Didn't soak it, didn't bloom it. I wanted to test this new sort of DS Cosmetic synthetic flathead 26mm brush. Lovely resin handle, different. It's marvellous how they do that, isn't it? Different colours and things. And worked well, you know, wet it. Does these funny little shapes for you, but it held the lather well, felt nice, very soft. Yeah, does the job, lovely. We then rinsed off with water. We used the Thayer's medicated super hazel, and this Duru, that's lovely. Honestly, this and this together smell lovely. That could be my own taste though. Duru Limon Cologne. And yeah, and then this stuff. And that is it. I'll leave you in peace. I hope you have a good shave if you're going to have one anytime today. And that's it. I'll leave you in peace. Thanks again for everything, for your support. 11,000 subscribers. It's a milestone again. I really appreciate every one of you for viewing, for commenting. I'm very lucky. So it's a two-way sword, if you like. You know, it's nothing, it wouldn't be without me, it's nothing without you. So let's hope this journey continues, because I love it, still love it to this day. And that's it. I'll see you on Sunday for the weekend shave. Have a great rest of the week, good health, and stay happy. See ya.